Virgo, this is your spread for the month of December. Okay, see, I tried to pull out one card and I got two. This keeps happening with Virgo. It's a ton of cards coming at me. Every time I do a reading, the cards fly out at me. So I'm getting the sense that there's a lot of big energy that's moving through most of your lives at the moment. We've got the Lovers and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is your primary energy. Clearly, most of you are trying to work on something. You might be absorbed with your work. You might be thinking about your career. But the Lovers is a lot of big energy coming in there. And a lot of the past spreads, I've been seeing opportunities for promotion for a lot of you. I've been seeing you taking your relationships to the next level. So this Lover card right away makes me think that some of you are working towards establishing your relationship on firmer ground so that you can take it to the next level. But this could also represent an opportunity for some of you, a choice that you have to make in your career or at work. But there is something here that wants to help you, whatever it is that you're looking to do, and energy is coming in to help guide it. We've got the Ace of Wands. So some of you are coming into your own at work. Some of you might be gaining some authority. This is a sign of a promotion. For some of you, it might just be a new opportunity at work that presents itself. With the Lover card here, it looks like there might be a new beginning in a relationship. Maybe the passion in your relationship is getting reignited. You might have been struggling in your relationship, trying to make things work. And so this is a sign of a potential reboot in your relationship in the near future, kind of a starting over. Some of you might be meeting somebody new. You have the Judgment card here. Some of you might be meeting somebody from your past, or some of you might find that an old passion of yours is reignited. As I mentioned, that could be interpreted as an old flame reappears. We have the Hierophant. So some of you may need to make a commitment to somebody, or you might be deepening the commitment that you have to somebody. The key word here is commitment. It doesn't have to be to a specific person. It could be to a group of people as well. It could be to an organization. So this could be a work-related issue, or maybe you are given a little bit more authority. Maybe you get a promotion, but it comes with more responsibilities and more commitments. For some of you with this Lover energy here, I definitely see that you want to move things to the next level. There are some things from the past that you're kind of reflecting on, and maybe you're feeling like, we can let bygones be bygones. You might be having this feeling of like, look how far I've come. Look how far we've come. I'm ready for that next level. I'm ready for that next phase. I'm ready for that next stage of this relationship. And you're working hard to get this going. Virgo is very proactive, and Virgo is very disciplined and organized. So if you want this, you know how to get it. The question is, do they want it? Is this job going to be good for you ultimately? Is this person going to be good for you ultimately? So let's see about that. Okay, we've got the Knight of Cups. That's good. This is a good sign. Knight of Cups is sort of like Scorpio energy, but this is a romantic sign. This is somebody who has a lot of emotional depth. Some of you might be working in jobs that require a lot of emotional depth. Some of you might be in careers related to therapy, or it might just be careers that require you to engage with people one-on-one, require the use of your empathy. Virgos, in my experience, are deeply empathic people, but sometimes they struggle to show that. Sometimes their attempts to help you or to be helpful can seem kind of cold. I only mention that because this job looks like it's requesting more out of you. So you've got to ask yourself, what do I have to cultivate? Am I ready to do this? Do I have the strength for this? The Knight of Cups says you do. And you have the willingness to go where other people don't want to go, which is very Virgo. Virgo is willing to do the work that other people aren't. And you can see yourself here hard at work, all by yourself, which is how Virgos tend to do things. I don't know. I'm still struck by this though. What is it that you've got going here? I do really get a big sense that a lot of you are ready for love. Virgos mature very young, so they tend to look for relationships very early, and they are easily disappointed because other people aren't on their maturity level yet. But it looks like things are changing in that department. And there's certainly a lot of reason to be cautious going forward, to wonder, am I just going to be disappointed again? But you have this strength of will. You have this strength of purpose. You have this ability to keep going long after other people have given up. And you have a full cup. You have the love to give. I'm going to ask this question directly. Is there love here? Is there love here for Virgo? The cards want to jump out like crazy. There is disappointment. There is letting go of something. There might be a need to really let go of old baggage. Even though you've got a heart full of love to give to somebody else, there's a ton of heartache. There's a ton of empty cups in your past. Or maybe there's multiple times that you've tried to give your love to people and it hasn't worked. There is something here in your past. There is disappointment. You see what I mean? The cards they don't want to give me a clear answer. I mean, look at all these cards that fell out. Let's get a clearer answer. Let's just see what's in the future. What's in the future for Virgo? Let's put this aside. There is disappointment in your past. And clearly with disappointments in your past, it's very easy to fall into the pattern of repeating things so that you get disappointments in the future. So let's just ask this. What is in the future for Virgo? Page of Wands. Okay, this is a good sign. There is disappointment, but things are changing. You are attractive here. Somebody noticed you. Somebody is noticing you. Somebody's eyes are on you. If we're talking purely about work, some of you are doing presentations. Some of you are going to be in charge of doing presentations. Some of you are going to be in charge of talking to people, giving speeches, because this is a card about entertainment, about being noticed. This is kind of a card of being on stage. And so it may feel like you're on a stage. It may feel like there's a lot of eyes on you. It may feel like there's a lot of attention on you. It may be an indication for some of you that there is somebody that's secretly watching you, some sort of secret admirer here. Tell us more about the future for Virgo. There's an end to something. You got to be careful about letting your thoughts lead to destructive ends. You might have self-destructive thoughts. But the Ten of Swords, it also just says that some way of thinking has come to an end, that some way of speaking has come to an end. You might find with a lot more attention on you that you have to be more careful with your words, that your speech has the power to really hurt people or really hurt you. There is a warning here about being careful about that. There is an indication here too that whatever it is that you're building, whatever it is that you're working towards is going to see success, is going to put you in a more comfortable situation, a more financially comfortable situation, a place where you can help others. You might need to help others, especially with this Lover card here. Other people are very important in this sort of situation. You might be working alone. You might prefer to work alone. It looks overall like there's kind of a change here where you are being forced to work with other people, or other people's work is affecting yours, or your work is directly related to whether other people succeed, right? It's not necessarily that you're working in a group, although it might be, but your work and your presence at work is now affecting other people. Keep in mind that isn't necessarily how it is now. This is just the energy that's kind of coming in. So at work right now, you might still be kind of all by yourself, but there's an energy here that's kind of propelling you to move more towards a situation where you're interdependent with others. For some of you, you might already be in this situation because this Ace of Wands moves quickly. It arrives in a flash, and it might be so sudden you're not really ready for it. You kind of have to all of a sudden leave things behind. Some of you might have to abruptly move. Some of you might be in the middle of something and find yourself saddled with responsibility, or find all of your attention suddenly has to shift towards work or towards something else. I mean, there's still a possibility here of some relationship. Some of you might be putting an end to an existing relationship in order to start something new. All right, let's see the possible outcome here for Virgo. What is the likely outcome for Virgo? The Ace of Cups. Whew, thank God, because there's so much going on here. There is a lot of work and a desire for love, perhaps, or even just attention with other people. Or maybe you're so sick of being alone that you want to be with other people. There's some sort of tension like this going on. At the end of all of this, you're more emotionally fulfilled, and energy is coming in to tell you, hey, you've got what you need here. Now, whether that's a more comfortable position at work, a more comfortable position in your relationship, or leaving an old relationship behind that didn't work, this is working for you. It's a better place you're in. The Knight of Wands, very good card. And the Chariot, excellent card. This is you in your power. This is you on a quest. This is you taking the responsibilities that you're going to have and steering in the right direction. The Knight of Wands is sometimes an indication that you're kind of going astray, that you're not necessarily moving in a completely wise manner. But with the Chariot here tempering that, I'm thinking that you've got some fire to you. Yes, maybe you're a little impulsive at times. Maybe you charge ahead before you're really ready. But the Chariot is strength. And so even though maybe you're a little rough around the edges at times, maybe you're a little bit sharp-tongued, maybe you're a little bit eyes on the prize and let's go, let's go, let's go. The Chariot is helping you move there. These are actually excellent cards together because at times the Chariot can have problems getting momentum. But with this Knight of Wands, which is eager to move, you've got the fuel to move in the direction that you need to move towards. So this is what I see for Virgo. I see you working towards something that involves another person or other people. Relationships play a key role here. There's new energy coming in, a potential for a greater commitment or the deepening of a connection to your existing situation, of your position within a certain structure at work, let's say. some hangups in the past, some baggage, the things that you're abandoning. A little bit of a warning about utilizing your speech in a careful manner so that you don't hurt people or hurt yourself. But overall, what you're working towards is leading you in the right direction. And what's more, you're able to generate the momentum to keep going. So that is what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that resonated with some of you. The cards have been flying at me, so there's a ton of Virgo energy. So it's probably the case that Virgo is going through a huge upheaval at the moment. And so your situations are all going to differ immensely, but there's a lot of energy coming in here. With the Lover card that we got, the Chariot, the Hierophant, there are big energies trying to pull different things together for you. It may feel like chaos at the moment. This is moving towards a place of greater comfort. If you found this helpful, make sure to like the video. That way other people can find it, or subscribe to the channel. It helps me kind of do this more often. So good luck to you, Virgo, and I am wishing you all the best.